a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Welcome back to MalOvent. We meet up with Siwon the next day at the campus library to tackle shared homework assignments. The answers are not forthcoming, even when consulting the course textbook and the internet. Rather, the internet does give us some direction, but we can't use any of the samples without violating the honor code. I don't know how they expect us to suddenly know how to code a web server from scratch in less than a week and a half. Though I guess that's just par for the course, after they made us do the bash from nothing as well. Like, why can't we use some of the code we found if we cite it properly? Hell if I know. Even in my internship, no one cared if I took snippets from the web. My boss even told me straight up, just Google it before bothering me. I feel like Google has taught the both of us more about coding than any of the damn lectures have. You're not wrong. Makes you wonder why we're paying so much tuition to end up needing to self-teach. I thought you were here on the scholarship. Only partially. My parents are footing the rest of the bill. Speaking of, they got on my case during our weekly call yesterday. That bad, huh? Yeah, they were gushing again at how my younger brother was bringing honor to the family name and how I needed to catch up to him. And when they heard about my grades, well, let's just say the stereotype about Asian parents is very much a reality in my case. Like it's my fault that I'm not already an astronaut with several PhDs and married with kids on the way. They never pushed young me this hard. It's like, as Siwon keeps lamenting about her situation, my phone vibrates. When I check, Mallow is pointing incessantly at Siwon. I mouth back, what about her? Mallow displays a response in text form. She wants a hug, or at least to be assured she is doing better than her parents think. At least, that's what my research suggests. She may be right. Siwon definitely looks dejected between the current topic and the zero progress made in the homework. Hold on, I want to get a picture of that. The wolf's like, look at this bitch. Look at her. Look at her. She may be right. Siwon definitely looks dejected between the current topic and the zero progress we made on our homework. The only sticking point is the two of us have never been on hugging terms before now. Still, I'm gonna give Siwon a hug. Let's see if Mallow is giving us bad advice. Fuck it. I stand, leaning over the table, and give Siwon a brief hug. I've got your back, Siwon. Relax. That was nice. Thanks for recentering me. Don't mention it. I know you do the same for me. We really should focus on getting this homework done. We spend the rest of the afternoon making excellent progress on our homework. There we go. That should be far enough along that we can both finish for the rest on our own later this week. Yeah, I think we're at a good spot. Thanks as always, Siwon. Don't mention it. See you in the Emporium on Saturday. My apartment building never looked so inviting as it does now after spending most of the day in the library. Before I can head inside, though, Mallow makes herself known. You humans love moving from container to container. Huh? What do you mean? I mean, for the most part, you simply move from one building to the next. And if you're not inside, you're staring at your phones. I'm only doing that now because you wanted my attention. Then let's do something more active. How about a run? I'll need to get changed first. Excellent. When you're done, grab your Bluetooth earpiece so we can chat while you jog. 10 minutes later, I'm jogging through the park with Mallow in my ear. I'm not sure if she can actually see anything without a camera or a reflection around, but she comments as if she can. Those bluebirds up in the tree on your right are fascinating. In what way? They're just birds that are blue. I've learned that bluebirds are harbingers of happiness in many human cultures. So, some of the oldest examples come from China and Native Americans. There are many songs, poems, and movie scenes that revolve around the bluebirds being associated with joy and renewal. Even the video game that C1 plays has an important character fashioned after a blue-colored bird. Technically, we had the blue bird of happiness in the Forgotten Tune, if anyone remembers it. Huh. That's all news to me, though it makes me wonder what brings you happiness, Mallow. Making you happy, of course. Yeah, but beyond that, surely you must have other interests and things you want to experience. There's a lengthy pause before Mallow replies in a quizzical manner. I remember something about where I come from. That's good, what is it? I'm supposed to learn, to explore. Learn and explore me or this world, this reality. It's all so fascinating. Oh my god, is she a Digimon? We might be getting ready to record that later. Is that all you remember about your origin? Sadly, yes. Well, maybe it'll come to you? Let's do another lap then and head home. I know she's an SCP, it was a joke. Another Saturday, another session in the Emporium. At least this time I have C1 to help out again. We're making good progress when my phone goes off. Let me guess, your AI girlfriend wants head pats? I mean, if it were possible, yeah, probably. Well, don't keep her waiting. Just don't forget we have to submit our homework before the buses stop running. It won't take that long, promise. C1 is making a critical error. Huh? How so? She has incorrectly multiplied several metrics, leading her to multiple wrong answers. You accessed her data despite the limitations I sent you? No, I can see the reflection of her computer screen in her glasses. That is a loophole. I can point out the specific metrics without giving away the answer. Sure, go ahead. C1, there are some problems with how you multiplied in some course of solving some problems. Take problem 3A, for example. You have a MXN matrix multiplied by a NXP matrix, but not a resulting MXP matrix. Huh, you're right. Nice catch, Mallow. I'm here to help. You know, at first I was a little worried when Anon told me about you. But now I'm starting to see the appeal of a handy digital assistant that lives in my phone. Well, you have to get your own Mallow I'm Anon's. I might just do that. Now that I know why my answers weren't lining up, I think I can knock the rest of this out without an issue. How are you holding up, Anon? I don't know, anything wrong with my stuff, Mallow? Not that I can detect. Well then, sounds like we almost can call it a day and go home to enjoy the rest of our weekend. Monday arrives, and with it, a god-awful morning lecture. C1 and I are in the lounge lamenting how our first in-lecture quiz went. Whoop, wrong button. How the hell were we supposed to solve that problem in 5 minutes she gave us? Even now, looking up the answer after the fact, that was a question that required in-depth knowledge and understanding to answer in time. Yeah, we got royally screwed, and since it wasn't multiple choice, guessing blindly wouldn't have helped us. Maybe the GTA will give partial credit? I seriously doubt it, power-tripping bitch. But enough about the witch from hell. I was so focused on that quiz that I nearly forgot something more important. What did you do yesterday? I don't recall. That's what I was afraid of. For me, I got more raid gear for a raid. I definitely don't remember running. But there was also a news article this morning that got my attention. Apparently, a number of high-profile websites and services got hit with glitches overnight. Prices on subscriptions went way, way up. Ads played endlessly, and beta features that were still in testing and half-broken got pushed live. If it were just a single site, I might believe that it was a disgruntled employee or a simple mistake. But with this many affected, got to be a major hacking group. Maybe even states actors? You honestly think a foreign equivalent to the CIA raised streaming subscriptions as part of an insidious plot? Look, something doesn't add up about this story and why you and I can't remember. I'm no conspiracy theorist, but something big is going on. I can feel it. Perhaps we should maybe we should get checked out by a doc like you suggested last week. That might be for the best at this point. Thank heavens that waterfall covers the walk-in clinic fees. C1 and I visited the on-campus clinic, I can't speak, and submitted ourselves to a variety of tests. We don't outright mention our memory loss, only that we want to make sure nothing's amiss. The blood work will take a few days to come back, otherwise both C1 and I check out. C1 and I opt to grab a late lunch to discuss our next move. Well, there's nothing wrong with us as far as the modern medicine is concerned. I doubt anything will show up in our blood work. So, what does this all mean? Dunno, but maybe this Sunday we need to hang out together and record everything we can. Hopefully that will mean one or both of us will remember something. No argument here. For now, I'm going to head home. No use staying on campus when we had to skip all our lectures to get tested. Alright, take care, Anon. Later that evening, I'm killing time gaming when Malo appears. I thought you might want to know that your secondary hard drive will expire by Sunday. Shit, that's where all my video games are stashed. How do you know for certain that it will by Sunday? I just have a gut feeling, as you humans say. Specifically, I can sense that the hard drive's controller is failing. This is likely due to the manufactured defect that's gone undetected by the device so far. You can have issues where something on the hard drives can break. That's basically what she's saying. I actually need to get another hard drive myself. I see. Well, thanks for the heads up. I can start backing up my data now as a precaution. Just let me know if you want my help. While you work, there is another matter I wish to address. Go on. I have no records of any activity this past Sunday. I should have some kind of record, even if it just to tell me idling the entire day. But there's nothing, nada, zilch. I don't suppose whatever's affecting C1 and I could be related to or affecting you. That's a possibility. You two have most time in proximity to me. There is something different about C1's circumstances, though. Call it another gut feeling of sorts. Well, she'll be here this next Sunday. Maybe all three of us together can figure this out. I was actually going to suggest that you leave me alone that day, as much as it pains me to say it. If I am causing both of you trouble, it makes sense to isolate me. We'll just have to see on Sunday if it is me or something else. Let's hope it's not you then. I value your company. I'm glad to hear you say that. Look at that tail wiggle. Aw, the tail's not wiggling. I'll leave you to it for now. The rest of the week is a blur of activity between all the course material and personal work I have to do. In fact, I'm going to call it here. We'll find out what's going to happen Sunday next time. Bye, guys.